Hey everybody, Car Chronicles. I'm back. How you doing?
I missed you guys as well. Please forgive me for the long delay. I've been in classes all week, but I'm back. You ready?
I've talked about this before. I'm going to talk about it again. It's called cognitive dissonance. Cognitive dissonance.
In the world of psychology, it is a mental struggle. You have this mental battle going on inside of your head. And the best way to describe it is between logic and emotions, or between knowing facts about something and the emotions that are trying to override the knowledge that you have. Let me give you an example.
I always use this example. And the example is by watching videos, by watching educational programs, by watching health programs, CDC, anything dealing with cigarettes. You know that cigarettes are not good for you. And then, of course, a lot of people are addicted to cigarettes. I was addicted to nicotine for a long period of time. It took me years to stop smoking. So on one hand, you have the information. You see the people that have emphysema. You see the people with the trach in their neck. You see them speaking with the little sound thing, on their neck. You see the people that have suffered from lung cancer. You've even had stars talk about, you look at documentaries of stars from back in the 50s and 60s, and they tell you their biggest regrets. I think a famous actor, I can't think of his name right now, famous actor said the one regret he has in life is smoking. He said, don't smoke. So you have the logical information, you have the health information, you have that information to make a good decision concerning smoking and stopping smoking. And now you have a lot of services out there to help you to stop smoking. Smoke cessation classes, they have patches, they have gum, they have medications to help you stop smoking and to learn new coping skills. On the other hand,
whenever you're stressed, you use smoking as a coping mechanism. And so smoking relieves stress. If you notice, it relieves stress, it decreases your hunger, it decreases your appetite. And some people that have stopped smoking, noticing that their appetite picked up, like mine. I stopped smoking, and I didn't have the coping mechanism at the time to transfer from stop smoking and not picking up another bad habit. And so some people pick up another bad habit. So now your emotions are overriding, because this feeling of satisfaction, the feeling of fullness, whenever I'm stressed, I pick up. So now you have psychological barriers, you have habits and psychological habits, and not just physiological habits that you have to break, because you can break the physiological habit. Now you have to break the psychological habit. And so now your emotions are overriding the logic of not smoking. So now internally,
So now, because you have this internal struggle, you create your own rules in order to satisfy yourself. For example, I'm not going to smoke a pack of cigarettes every day. I'm only going to smoke 5. I'm only going to smoke 3.
Go to part 2.
Car Chronicles, Cognitive Dissonance, Part 2.
So the actor that made that comment was Yul Brynner. Remember The King and I? He said that he had smoked for years. He said he regretted. He said the one thing that he regretted the most was smoking, because he died of lung cancer. And so when we're talking about cognitive dissonance, we're talking about your emotions, and the best way I can put it, your emotions overriding logic. I'll give you another example.
People that are going on a diet, people that are trying to lose weight, right? What's the first thing you say? It's okay to have a cheat day. It's okay. It's just one donut. No big deal. You're trying to override something, and you know that you probably have no control, and you shouldn't be eating sweets in the first place because, because you have not learned temperance yet. So that may be something that you have to cut out. But on the inside, you're struggling, and you're trying to come up with an answer as to why you can do it, but not do it all the way. So there's no such thing as a little pregnant. You're either pregnant or you're not pregnant. And this, in some cases, you have to look at it, especially in narcissist abuse, as black and white.
Many people try to rationalize, but they're hurt. And I understand why. You're justifying their behaviors. Or, we may not have been able to be together as a couple, but we can be friends. Well, we don't have to do all the way gray rock. I can still be cordial. Or I don't have to go no contact all the way. With a narcissist, for you is black or white. You already know the damage that they've done. You've already know the psychological damage, for some of you physiological damages. And I'm going to plan on doing a stress management class. I'm going to talk about some things, how to recover. But some of you are trying to straddle that fence. You know, it's all or nothing. With a narcissist, same thing. They're all or nothing. You have to be all or nothing. You know that you got into this. You know how much damage they cause, but you can't allow your emotions to override your alert system. You can't let your emotions override facts. The facts are you were trying to get away from them. There's a reason why you're not with them. And then you start thinking about all the good things about them, whether it was the sex, whether it was the conversation, whether it was the fact that you had a roof over your head, you know, and I understand, you know, basic human necessities, you know, and they get into that where they take everything that you have, but you can't allow your emotions to override logic, common sense, and wisdom. And there are resources out there. You can't keep justifying why you're staying. Where there is a will, there is a way. And if you want to get away, if you want to break away, there's a way of doing it. Now, you may not have some of the comforts that they offered you, and you may have to start from ground zero, but where there's a will, there's a way. Do not allow your emotions to override your alert systems, or you're going to keep getting into the same situations over and over again. Black or white, all or nothing. Either stay or get out. I said it.